Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Annie Altman, and I'm 2 years in and 2 years overdue to asking the internet for help with the Humani. The Annie Altman Show projects are field research for the Humani, an interactive stand-up comedy musical philosophy show about how no one ever fully knows how to be a human being, and my journey to accepting that truth that I enunciated. There's not a point, I talk to 7 to 70-year-olds. Nobody has this point where they're like, oh my gosh, I figured out how to be a human, now I know. So I'm not gonna keep waiting for that point to happen, because that's a silly expectation, past Annie. So the Humani organizes the human experience, because organization is my coping mechanism, into 10 C themes that all humans seem to encounter at some point in some way in their humaning. So, here I go. Consciousness, choice, change, compassion, communication, community, creation, charge, curiosity, and courage. And these 10 C themes are connected by the overarching theme of connection. The themes exist within connection. And the themes can be visualized on the bell curve graph, which is a C rotated, or maybe it's a C rotated this way. I don't know how a camera flips things here. Technology is not my strength. Yeah. I was on the pre-med route, and then I took a hard left towards entertainment. And I brought my passion about mind-body connection along with me to the podcast, to the blog, music, movement, comedy, questions, food projects. Wherever I go, there it is. The podcast was originally called True Shit, and while that's still the essence, iTunes doesn't allow even self-censored expletives. So my name isn't a curse word, so here I am. And today is the podcast's first birthday. Happy birthday, podcast. Happy birthday to you. Okay, I am occasionally too extroverted for my own good, and I'm learning how to use that best and worst quality of mine, because I'm a believer that humans' best qualities are usually their worst qualities as well. So maybe duality is not real and everything's made up. Woo! I believe it's super important, super important to share the themes of the human experience, to remind us all that we're all connected. We're way more similar than we are different, like genetically, spiritually, in all of the ways. We're more alike than we are different. And our differences have so much to teach us. We're connected, we really are, through our joys, our truths, our challenges. And at the very least, all of this feels very, very important to my personal joys, truths, and challenges, and my actions are the only ones that I have any control over. Newsflash, Annie. So remembering that all humans are humans, the most effective way to minimize human suffering is to maximize resource equity. Hurt people, and people with access to resources are less likely to harm other people to obtain resources. Equality is treating everybody the same, and equity is ensuring that everybody has the same baseline to then be treated equally. Maslow's hierarchy of needs reminds us that food, water, and shelter are literal necessities for people to even have the opportunity for self-actualization, whatever you want to define that as. The Humani shares my journey with more than 2 mental health labels and all sorts of disordered tendencies with food and my body image, and it redirects all of that energy I had placed into making super rigid, controlling rules about food and all of life into how can we collectively as humans distribute resources, starting with food and all of life things. Call it a Jewish stereotype. I care about food a lot. So please, thank you for watching. Please share this video. Please share the website. Please share podcasts. Please share your feelings And share whatever you can to help me learn that I am allowed to ask for help. Because, oh my gosh, Annie, it's like you're making this whole thing about connection to remind yourself that you're connected. Art is fun, huh? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being you.